Hey guys, it's Vanessa from Necessary Makeup, and this video is basically most requested. I just had a lot of questions regarding my lipstick storage and what I'm currently using to house all my lippies and whatnot. So I thought I would just do a video just discussing the different ones that I'm currently using and hopefully give you guys, some storage ideas. So first things first is this beauty that we're currently looking at here. This is the 48 lipstick holder from Lady Moss. You can check out their website, ladymoss.com. They have other types of lipstick holders that hold more, hold less, as well as a different type that holds square lippies, because as you can see, these are round, so they only hold the round lipsticks. So just an observation from this lipstick holder, as you can see, it's tiered. It holds 24 lipsticks on top and 24 at the bottom. And if you notice, what I really love about this is the lipstick is halfway in, which gives the lipstick a little bit more support when you're kind of moving it around across the room or your vanity, and I love that. I love that about this. It also holds, wider lipsticks. As you can see, it holds my Lime Crime lipsticks without any issues. They move around really well inside the socket, and it's not tight whatsoever. As you can see, they're a lot wider than the MAC lipsticks, but they fit perfectly. And they also fit other lipsticks as well. As you can see, I have a Stila one over here, the lip gloss ones, and it holds it, as well as a Rimmel one, for example. So pretty much any round lipstick on the market that you could think of, it pretty much fits without any issues. So that's what I love about it, because it's not just catered to one particular brand. Again, what I mentioned earlier is that they do have a square version of this lipstick holder. So it definitely can hold the square lipsticks such as the Maybelline, the Revlon lip butters, etc. So you can definitely check those out in case you have a lot of square lipsticks. Again, what I really love about this particular holder itself is that it just looks really nice on a vanity or a tabletop. These are the lipsticks that I use on a daily basis. You can also store it upside down. I know some of you ladies are probably wondering if it could be stored upside down because you want to see the names of the lippies. You can definitely store them upside down. That's what's great, is that Lady Moss thought of that. So you can do it. It will be at a slant because of course the MAC lipstick tops are rounded, so they're not going to be straight down, but you can definitely store them upside down just like so. I personally just like them straight up because I just think it looks a little bit more sleek, and I pretty much know for the most part which shades are what in my particular storage unit, because I kind of have them organized by like finish and color. So for example, all these lipsticks up here on the top are matte and some nudes. I have some berry wine colors over here. So and if anything, you can always just lift this up and see the name label at the bottom. So the next one is the first acrylic lipstick holder that I ever got, and this is when I first started makeup blogging, and I didn't have too many lipsticks at the time, so I kind of needed something that just kind of organize everything, just to make it easier to find. This one's also acrylic. I got this from the Container Store. You can also find this at like Bed Bath & Beyond, as well as other little home goods type stores that sell a lot of acrylic wear and bathroom stuff. This one's also tiered as well. It's enclosed. It fits a lot of lipsticks. This one does fit square lipsticks. So for example, the Maybelline ones, they fit perfectly, not like the Lady Moss ones, but again, they do have ones that cater to the square lipsticks. But these do fit the square ones as well as round ones. So if you have a little bit of both, this would be a better option because you can fit both of them in here, without any issues. The one thing that I didn't like about this one after a while was because if you notice, compared to the Lady Moss one, this only holds the lipstick about 1/4 in. Which kind of makes it kind of wobbly, doesn't really give the lipsticks a lot of support, so kind of when you're moving it around or carrying it, the lipsticks tend to kind of slide around a little bit. But it's not a deal breaker, but I just thought I'd point that out. And the next one that I have is the 60 lipstick holder from Azar Displays. Some of you might remember this one when I first got it because I posted a video on it on my other YouTube channel, Vanessa Jamie. And what I really loved about this one is that it holds 60 lipsticks, which is pretty good for the average gal. Because even if you don't have that many, it's always good to allow extra room for any ones that you do acquire in the future. As you know, because previously I was actually buying 2 or 3 of these just to hold the lipsticks that I had, and I just kind of hated that they were always so separate. So I love that this one is just one big unit to kind of store all the lippies at once. As you can see, this particular lipstick holder has like a gap. That's because it's designed to actually hang off of a table, as so that you can see here. The problem is that it doesn't really work with my particular setup because I can't open the top Alex drawer. So I have it situated just on top like this, but I kind of like it like this because it just kind of looks really nice on top of this particular Alex drawer that I have, the tall one. And this one's actually separated from the rest of the ones on the vanity because these are the lipsticks that I don't really use too often. Not that I don't use them at all, I just, you know, I don't really use them too often because some of these are like special occasion colors, like, you know, like a bright red lippy, things like that that I, you know, that I can't really wear every day. But they also house some of my limited edition lippies. So I have the Heatherette, I have Marilyn Monroe, Hello Kitty, Wonder Woman, etc. So I really like that the 61 is large enough to kind of hold a lot of lippies. And lastly, I have these lipsticks in my Alex drawer. I know you're probably thinking, whoa, that's a lot of lipsticks, but what can I say? I love lipsticks and blushes. Those are probably the only 2 things that I have an abundance of. So these bamboo rectangular boxes that I'm using to store my lippies, I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond, and what I love about them is that they're deep enough, as you can see here, to hold the lipstick so they're not moving around too much, and they fit in these Alex drawers. I have 3 of the boxes here, as you can see, and I'm able to close and open the Alex drawer with ease without any of the tubes or boxes getting caught on the top of the drawer. You could fit about 3 square lipsticks in a row, as you can see here with my Maybelline and CoverGirl lipsticks, and still have room, you know, to get each one out. They're not like tight or anything, which makes it, to me, the perfect storage for those kind of, you know, those shaped tubes and whatnot. This drawer I pretty much just use to house all my drugstore lippies. I do also have some MAC backups here, but for the most part, these are mostly lippies that I got from, you know, the drugstore. I have like Milani lipsticks. I have some Flower Beauty lipsticks from the Drew Barrymore line at Walmart. Some Maybelline lipsticks, CoverGirl, Rimmel Revlon lip butters. I also have some Tarina Tarantino ones here that I got from Sephora when they had a sale. I have some of my favorite Wet n Wild lippies here. I love that they're so cheap and so pigmented. $1.99 each, can't beat that. I have some Rimmel ones that I got when Walgreens had a sale. I also have some backup ones right here. Some Lime Crime Velveteen. I think I have some in there. This is Suede Berry, and I also have some that are probably like rolling around back there. But I do love these boxes, and again, I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm sure you can find them also at the Container Store. I believe I saw them there as well. And then lastly, I have my lip glosses in this plastic bin that I also got from the Container Store. It's like a soft plastic. I don't know if you can see. It's very squishy. I just love that it's clear and see-through so that I'm able to see all the lip glosses that I need and just kind of pull them out. And you can store them upside down so you can see the labels. And I like that they also hold the longer lip glosses. Like, I know the cream sheens and, for example, the Stila ones are like longer tubes, so they hold them very well without, you know, without any issues. So I definitely like storing the lip glosses in here. And then, because before I was storing these into these little cups over here. And I also got these from like an Office Max, like an office supply store. And I use these to house all the skinny stuff. So like lip liners, even eyeliner pencils, these are really great for that. As you can see, it holds a lot of lip liners in, in the little cup. And I love that they're decorated. They don't really look too much like a pen holder. It just complements, like a vanity or desk really well. And these hold like my mascaras, some eyebrow pencils, a nail file, and different knickknacks that I have, some extra lippy pencils that I acquired recently, and some mascaras also in this cup. Back there you could see another little mesh cup that I got a long time ago, and that holds all my eyeliners. And I mean, even though this is really just like a lipstick video, I thought I would just kind of go over it really quick. I use a DVD acrylic rack to hold some of my older MAC palettes. They do not fit the new MAC palettes, so I just want to point that out because I don't want anyone buying this and then being disappointed. Because they're shorter, if you can see here, these are a little bit shorter width-wise, so they don't exactly fit that DVD rack. It only fits pretty much the older MAC palettes, not the new ones, so just be forewarned. And then this little thing that's holding my palettes right now, like my Inglot palettes and whatnot. This is just like a sequined, I think it's like really like an office supply, like a desk kind of organizer, and I got it like at Ross for like $6. So that holds all my palettes. And that's pretty much it in terms of storage. I have a lot of other storage knickknacks on my vanity, but since I just assembled this, everything's kind of still in shambles, so I might be doing another video soon to kind of show all the other ways of organizing your makeup. As you can see here, I even have like a black basket to store some of my foundation and skincare items. So that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, just leave a comment below, and I hope that was helpful and gives you guys some ideas on how to store some of your makeup items. Thanks for watching.